I know a lot of people have always believed that for some reason I'm a Lamar Jackson hater, which I am absolutely not. I love watching Lamar play. I love watching Lamar grow as a quarterback. But to me, it was just analyzing his game in that he's grown a long way. He's come a long way from where he was at the beginning of his career in terms of playing the position more in the pocket, playing more on schedule, seeing the field better. And one of the reasons, it's always like that tough love thing, right? One of the reasons that I would analyze Lamar Jackson so hard is because I would see the capabilities. I would see the moments in the games where he put it all together and always saying, that's it. There it is. It's in there. Let's keep pushing so we can get there. And I think we're starting to see more and more of that every time out, is his understanding of everything. Being the playmaker when he needs to, but also being the quarterback that he is most of the time. Okay? And so had another great game. So I think it was important to be able to break this down and let people know I'm not a hater and let them know what I really love. This is one of the things that I really love. Like, we talk about his ability to make plays when things aren't there. And oftentimes when we're doing that, it's more of his running ability and athletic ability. But how about this? We're running Mark Andrews on just kind of a quick out, or what I could call a semi route. And I get what I want on the back end here, but this guy peels off and does a great job to kind of undercut this. Is in great position. Watch this throw from Lamar Jackson. Look at that beautiful throw up and over. Being able to see and feel that underneath defender drop and lay the football up over the top. That's growth. That's progress that I've seen from Lamar Jackson. Early in his career, it was a lot about just throwing the football. Now becoming a passer and understanding how to throw the football, not just throwing it to get it to the guy, but seeing and feeling and adding all of the elements that make Lamar Jackson so special. And here again, you have great games. I was fortunate to have some great games in my career. And what you realize is in great games, sometimes you need some help, right? When you have great stats, it's usually because some guys have bailed you out at certain times. So again, this is a great play by Lamar Jackson, although it's not a great throw by Lamar Jackson, but this is going to be one of those RPO reads. So he's going to read this and feel this guy disappear. But this guy's coming fast in this situation. I really believe he thought he was going to get this swing right here. So he's kind of setting his feet to the swing. But again, this is where you're seeing progress. He's not just turning and flipping it out to the swing because he thought he had it. He's seeing the defense and reading the defense. And this defender, even though he's got to make this decision fast, this defender, and you can almost see where his body goes, like, oh, I'm going to throw the swing. Oh, wait, I'm still watching and seeing the defender move outside, so the throw is back to the inside. Now, it messes with his feet a little bit, and it causes a bit of an errant throw because his body's kind of going all over, but he gets, helped by his buddy right there to make the catch. But to me, again, it's not even about making the perfect throw. That stuff can continue to come, right? Different situations are going to deal with different kind of footwork, but to see all of this, to understand why he's pulling it, then to see the defender on the back end in a matter of a couple seconds because things are going so fast, and then to make the right decision, that's what I'm talking about with Lamar Jackson. And it's what I've always believed was in there because I would see it. I would see games. I would see moments where I would be like, goodness gracious, like not many guys are seeing that and making that play. So I would see glimpses of that early in his career. Why? I kind of analyzed him hard because I know it's there. Now we just need to get it out all the time. And that's what we're seeing now, and why we're seeing 2 MVPs and why we're seeing him play at an MVP level once again is because he's putting it all together, right? Here's another one. Okay, you come out and we've got a quick out to the outside, and I think he could easily take this quick out if he wants. But he's reading this defender right here because he knows he's got Mark Andrew on a hook back to the inside. So he feels just body language or sees the body language of that defender closing his hips to the inside and moving out there. Now, that guy can't take away the out because of the position that he's in. So Lamar could easily throw that, but he's getting his eyes on the defenders. He's seeing and feeling the bodies. Boom, let me work back to the inside away from that one defender that can take it away, bang, ball's out on time, and we're scoring easy touchdowns. Okay, then he's got this ability. All right, so Tampa's going to walk 6 guys up here. We've only got 5 to block. I'm going to have a hot somewhere. Okay, where's the hot? What are we going to do? Okay, so they actually leave the backside guy free, so he becomes the hot. Now, we've got the one step out there, which really has to be our hot throw here, and who we have to beat this throw with. Or I could come over here to the one step because I got off coverage on both of those guys. So I got to recognize the pressure and get it out. Okay, it's tough. Boom. Oh, it happens quick. I got to recognize that. But here's the beauty of Lamar Jackson is that no quarterback plays the game perfect. This is probably an area that Lamar can get a little bit better at. And also teams can get better at giving their quarterback better options to get the ball out hot. But when things aren't perfect and when they don't work out, the beautiful thing about 8 is I can make it work anyways. So he could have easily kicked this out to the one step. Have that pressure plan. I talk about that with quarterbacks all the time. Have the pressure plan. But, sometimes you miss it. Sometimes you don't have it. And the beautiful thing is you make up for it somehow, some way. I had to make up for it by throwing it quick. Lamar makes up for it by avoiding that free rusher. And then this kind of stuff. And then the big plays down the field on top of it. So to be able to salvage what would be a bad play and make it a great play. And this is the other thing that I love. Just, when I talk about timing and playing on schedule and getting the ball out quickly, okay, they're going to run a wrap concept here, which is just a hook and then a wrap in back behind it, okay? And we're going to read the underneath defender here on this particular play. So the underneath inside defender, this guy right here. So I'm going to come off. If I have this here, go ahead and take that right there. If that defender moves to him, then we can just wrap that in back behind him. But just watch how quickly Lamar recognizes, he sees those guys running out of there. Boom, get the ball out of your hands. Play the game. Let your playmakers make plays for you instead of having to live in, I'm going to hold the ball, I'm going to try to make the big throw, and then I'm going to run around and make a play. He's playing the position from inside the pocket extremely well. Playing it on schedule, getting the ball out on time, accurate with his throws. So many really, really good things that he's doing and why it warranted doing something like this. And it's not perfect. It doesn't always work out perfectly. And no quarterback plays perfect. So he's got a one-on-one over here. Okay, it's set up here where it looks like we're going to have a one high. So he's ready to go there. Then they've got a play here I call knife. Okay, so we're going to have 2 unders and then my guy knifing kind of down the middle of the field. So sometimes the defense holds their coverage until the last second. So at the last second, boom, we're going to run out of here and we're going to go back to cover 2. So we don't really want to be to the left. We want to be back to the right. But you see Lamar kind of starting to the left. Oh, shoot. Now they're running off of it and he tries to work back to the front side. Not perfect, not ideal. You see with this guy carrying, the throw is going to be right here if you're able to see that and get back to the right side. But good disguise by Tampa. Ah, shoot. Now I got to try to make a play. And here's another thing. I love it. Eyes down the field. Still trying to make a play. Understanding late, okay, that I got cover 2. Let me get back to the cover 2 side instead of panicking and trying to make a play. Okay, receiver stops, little miscommunication because the timing's off, and we miss the throw. Okay, it happens. But I love the process. I'm over here, think I got the one-on-one. Oh, shoot, I don't have it. Let me work my eyes back to the other side and try to salvage the play and still being smart with it and trying to make something happen. Again, look how quickly the ball is out of his hands. What's happening? They're bringing pressure. What is my pressure answer? I got a quick one right here. Okay, even though we may have this picked up, when teams bring pressure, you don't always want to hold it and throw it down the field because all it takes is one guy to lose and now you're in trouble. So see pressure, attack pressure, get the ball out of your hands, let your playmakers make plays, boom, hit the back foot, get a completion. Let's go, right? Let's get a positive play here. Let's play on schedule. Let's let the other guys do their job as well. And it's one of the reasons this team's playing so well, is that it's not just Lamar Jackson being Superman all the time. Sometimes it's being pedestrian, so to speak, like that play, which really is a great play too, because he's getting it out, he's seeing the pressure, he's getting it to the right guy. But hey, it can be a 5-yard throw. Let the other guys do the work sometimes. Okay, another really good read here. Now, I have no idea what Tampa's doing on some of these plays, but we're going to run basically a double post combination with an over coming right here. So they bring pressure off the slot here, and then it's a great read by Lamar, because that happens, you get this kind of look. We're going to read the double post, but he feels this guy chase the inside post instead of that guy just, right? Because here's the thing. If this guy doesn't chase, we've got our throw there. This guy chases, and now we replace here. And again, I don't know what Tampa's doing. You got the whole left entire side of the field wide open. But good read down the middle of the field. Good job finding the guy underneath and letting your guy make a play. All right, here's another one. No idea what Tampa's trying to do here. So with this particular play, you could read this a couple different ways. They're going to have a hook and a flat over here. So we could read off of this outside linebacker and try to go there. But they also have double slants over here, which is a great concept. And I'd be doing exactly the same thing as feeling this Mike linebacker right here. This Mike linebacker goes there, work your double slants. If this Mike linebacker comes this direction, then work your inside out off of the other backer on the other side. Okay, so good job here by Lamar. Boom, on the snap. The Mike goes to the right. Now work your double slant combination right there. Boom, great throw, great read. Now, again, what is Tampa doing? Like, this guy should be sitting inside, not letting number 2 get inside of him. He's getting depth and going here. I don't know. I mean, but anyways, bottom line for a quarterback is you take advantage of the mistakes of the defense. You read the defense and you attack accordingly. Does exactly that. Sees the Mike, he moves back to the double slant, take the inside one. Again, let your playmakers make plays. So what's impressive about, so much of this is like, these aren't wow throws for Lamar Jackson. Like, these aren't things that most guys or throws most guys can't make. It's him playing the position, doing the right thing, getting the ball out on time, going along with his athletic ability, going along with Derrick Henry, going along with that defense. And now you're starting to see the playmakers on the outside and what they're capable of, because he's giving them those easy opportunities to make plays. I mean, even this stuff here, like, I love this stuff, okay? So it looks to me like these guys are running what we call stop routes, okay? So it's down 12, 14 yards, running stop routes. We're looking to get one-on-one on the outside, all of that stuff. And so Lamar's going to look down here on the bottom to Zay Flowers. What I don't like about what Zay does is we never want to go inside on a stop route, because the quarterback is thinking throwing this to the outside number. Inside would be a curl, outside would be a stop. But Zay here starts to go outside and then kind of panics and goes back inside. And Lamar's looking at him, but there's the relationship. Like, I'm expecting to throw this outside number. I got a defender outside number. So what's he going to do? He's not panicking. He's not taking off and running. He's going, oh, let me just work nice and easy and poised and calm down to my check down. Boom, there it is. Now, should have been caught, right? Should have been a first down. But what I love is he's seeing the big picture and understanding, okay, this thing was messed up out here. I don't have the look that I want. I'm not going to try to force it. I'm not going to do something dumb. I don't feel like I got to go and run around and make a special play. Just make the right play. And the right play is dump it to your check down. He does that right here. Should have been caught. Should have been a play. And that's one of his 5 incompletions on the game right there, is a drop. Okay, letting guys make plays. Great protection first and foremost, obviously. And then Bateman here is going to run a corner pump. Gives me time to be able to sit back there and see it. What do I see? I see this safety right here, right? That's my guy that I'm worried about if I'm running this play. Okay, I got a safety up over the top of a double move. I got to see him. What does he do? If he gets depth and he double teams this, then I got to work down. But what's he see? Look at Winfield. What's Winfield doing? Winfield is cheating back to the front side, trying to jump all this stuff. Gotcha. Lamar Jackson going, I see ya. You want to try to cheat on me? I'm going to take advantage of that. Boom. Lay the ball out there. Perfect throw. On the money. Double move. Now, taking advantage of the mistakes of the defense on top of it. Love it. And this is what I've been talking about. This is Lamar Jackson that I always felt was in there. And now we're seeing it. It was okay that he wasn't a finished product early on, that he was growing into this offense and this feel for the game. But I always felt it was there, and it was one of the reasons why when everybody called me a hater, for me it was just, this is where I want to see him go. This is where I want to see him grow. This is what I know he's capable of doing. Now we're seeing all of that. Okay, here's another one that I love this. Okay, so we're going to run a quick out here. Maybe you got a shot if you're on time with the quick out there. But he knows he's got man here. He's going to get a hook and then a corner route here with Mark Andrews. So you get the corner to bite over here. We know we've got tight coverage on number 2. I'm going to get Mark Andrews, my main guy, big body on the corner route. But just watch the throw again. Look at this. Okay, so Mark kind of cuts it a little bit short. I'd like to see him a little bit higher here because you see it's really tough here with the spacing of these two guys. But again, look at Lamar. Look at his ability now as a passer. Feels it, knows where he wants to go. And look at this ball. Up and over to his guy, right? You drive this ball, you got no chance, right? If you can't throw this ball, you've got no chance. You got to pull it down and make a play. But the next aspect is seeing Lamar as a passer and his understanding of how to throw the football. Awesome. All right, so again, I would love to see him start with the flat. So they're going to run a play here that we call, 0-72. Okay, so it's a 0 route back here, 7 route, and then a 2 route right here. So 0-72, and this one would be T flat. Okay, so we've got the flat with Derrick Henry. So I always like to read this 1, if we get the right coverage, 2 up here to the corner, and then 3 to kind of the mesh that's coming out of this. Okay, so it gets to this a little bit late, but again, it's a feel. Like come out, boom. Look flat first, especially if you get man because you got all kinds of rubs, and then work to your other man beaters over here. Okay, so again, don't know what Tampa's doing. Looks like they're running man everywhere, but nobody decides they want to cover Derrick Henry. So would love to see him come out and see it that way, but he still is able to feel it. He's looking kind of down the field, looking for the shot, but he feels that everything condenses, and boom, ball's out, making the right decisions, playing the game, one hitch, ball out, Derrick Henry walking into the end zone again. Right decisions, playing on time, getting the ball to his playmakers, being a playmaker when you have to. That's what's making Lamar Jackson one of those front runners for the MVP once again.